Interest in artificial meat, especially cultured meat, is rising these days as climate change is speeding up. It is pointed out that altering eating habits is just as important as reducing carbon dioxide emissions from livestock in order to curb global warming. Studies have shown that replacing animal products with alternatives can cut carbon dioxide emissions by 80%. In early December, Israeli cultured meat company Believer Meats announced that it would build the world's largest cultivated meat plant in the United States. The bioreactor in the factory maintains the same temperature as the animal body by giving nutrients or oxygen to the cells that were collected without injuring the animals. After incubation, the cells are retrieved, cooked, molded, and processed into products. Primeval Foods, a British startup, plans to make some exotic cultured meat. It will collect cells from giant feline creatures like Siberian tigers, leopards, white lions, and zebras and cultivate them to produce lab-grown meat. In Korea, several cultured meat startups have received investment this year. Tison Biofarm was founded by an artificial organ developer from Postak and an ICT developer from Hanyang University. The company has grafted cultured meat with 3D bioprinting technology that is used to create artificial livers and kidneys for transplant. It can produce cultured meat with desired texture and marbling. Seawith is a startup that produces lab-grown Korean beef. It received a KRW 1 billion Series A investment earlier this year, bringing the total amount raised to KRW 6.5 billion. The business uses algae to produce cultured beef. It succeeded in creating lab-grown Korean beef in May 2021. It will speed up the commercialization, including building algae-based production facilities. Cellmeat is a cultured protein startup that succeeded in developing Dokdo shrimp using cultured cells last year. In addition to Dokdo shrimp, the team will develop cell-based crustaceans, such as lobsters and crabs. It also targets international markets, such as Singapore, the only nation that has authorized the sale of meat alternatives, Asia, and the United States. SpaceF has been chosen for the artificial eco-food sector of the Alchemist project, which is being supported this year by the Ministry of Trade, Industry, and Energy. Over the next 5 years, it will carry out research worth KRW 20 billion. In 2021, the company developed a prototype by growing stem cells taken from animal muscles in the culture fluid. In August of the same year, it received a Series A investment of KRW 7 billion. Another cultured meat startup, Simple Planet, plans to begin selling its goods in 2024. It isolates adipose stem cells from bovine adipose tissue and recultivates them to get bovine fat. This fat is made up of the same composition as cow spleen. It also contains oleic acid, a type of unsaturated fatty acid. Green earned KRW 8 billion in series of funding earlier this year. It has the original technology to create mini organs by culturing and differentiating stem cells on a 3D scaffold structure, which enables mass cultivation at a lower cost. It is a hybrid technique in which muscle tissue is generated from muscle cells that have been extracted from cows, poultry, and pigs along with the surrounding cells in a three-dimensional framework of vegetable proteins. According to Berkeley's 2019 market research report, the alternative meat business might grow to $140 billion by 2029, which accounts for 10% of the world's meat market. The Korea Agro-Fishery Food Distribution Corporation predicts that the Korean market would reach $22.6 million by 2025. Alternative meat, including cultured meat, is expected to continue gaining popularity due to changing eating patterns, the need to adapt to climate change, and its potential as a new growth engine. Thank you for watching, and more information can be found on the StartupRecipe website.